we are really glad to be here this year and get a shot at Sun and Fun. Such a big air show that it's a really big one for our team, and it's a really big one for the country.
One thing I wanted to talk about initially is you have a leadership role that is rare. What message do you think the Thunderbirds show to a group of people who may not have the aviation background, the military background, but they know somewhere, somehow, somebody's protecting them?
I'll tell you what we're going for specifically this year. We talk about recruit, retain, and inspire, but this year, no doubt, we are focused on the inspiration part. With everything that the country and the world has been through, if we can unite people around a beacon of excellence, but not just a beacon of excellence, that's a uniting force, but a beacon of excellence that's in the name of service to something bigger than ourselves, then we've succeeded. Not everyone that we encounter is going to be able to join the military. That takes a lot of luck and timing, right? We all know that. But everyone we do encounter can choose to see our example and give the best version of themselves possible in the name of something bigger than themselves. And if we can do that, then what a great country this would be.
I have to imagine that the call that you get where you say you're going to be given command of the Thunderbirds has to be a heady moment. Can you share us a little bit of that?
I can remember that moment exactly, and this is going to be an interesting one. So I actually had a pending application into NASA for astronaut. It's actually my second time applying for astronaut, and had just been called to come back for NASA interviews. That same week, I was giving a tour of an F-35 on Nellis to our 4-star general ACC commander, whose name is General Mark Kelly, and also to astronaut Senator Mark Kelly. Two very different forks in a road that if everything went perfectly, you could end up in one of those two positions. And that was actually the day that that General Mark Kelly told me I was going to be Thunderbird One. It felt right immediately, so I focused on the Air Force and had to pull back from the NASA application, unfortunately, but that's something we can try again later. This was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
What message do you send right now? I mean, one of the things, obviously, is the greatest mission, if you will, above and beyond showing the world the supremacy of the U.S. military, is the fact that we want to bring kids in the military. We want to inspire them. We want them to believe that they can be much better and go out and serve their country. What message do you send at this point when you're flying for the Thunderbirds?
The message I would send to kids growing up and thinking about this job is that it is real. It is a real job. I grew up in Texas. Both of my parents were immigrants from Canada. I had no idea the U.S. Air Force was a real thing that you could actually join, without having a background in a military history in the family and all that stuff. So I was just very glad for some early influences in my life, like my grandfather, who said, hey, it's real, just go for it. And I jumped into ROTC, and here we are. So I would say just go for it. It's real, and it is amazing.
You're a good pilot, so of course you'd never drink and fly. But when you fly above 8,000 feet, you're at serious risk for something worse: hypoxia. Low oxygen kills your flying skills. It's toxic to fly hypoxic. At Aerox, we make oxygen so easy and affordable. Just flip the switch and breathe easy in any airplane you fly. Our made-in-USA oxygen systems and masks will keep you safe and sharp takeoff to touchdown. Aerox. #1 in oxygen since 1981.